Happy Event Day, everyone. I'm Candace, your host for the Susan G. Komen Opening Ceremony, Live from Home edition. Today's a beautiful day for a power-packed race walk, a day to come together as one to rally around our mission of ending breast cancer.
No matter the elements, we know nothing would stop this community from getting out there and making a difference.
My co-host, everyone.
I'm your co-host, Katie. We're so glad you're here.
Also, Katie, I thought we were going with the other shirt. Now I feel underdressed.
I know, but the truth is yesterday was One Friday Fun Day, and I just couldn't decide between that outfit or today's.
So you went with both?
Yeah, I went with both.
Is that vintage Komen?
It sure is, but don't worry because I brought you one. It's right here in the bag.
Here?
Yep.
I love it. How cute is this? Is this my prize for completing my Power of One bingo card?
It sure is. Let's see in the chat who else has completed their cards this week. Candace, can I get some love on my victory selfie?
On it. Wow, look at all the tagged photos from Power of One week. I've been checking out the One community photo gallery online almost every day now, and I still can't get enough.
I know, right? If you haven't checked it out yet, you can go to komen.org/photos and scroll through the different hashtags and you'll be able to narrow it down.
And don't stop sharing your pics. For everyone posting from the finish line or cheering from the sidelines, the hashtags are on the screen now. Katie?
You get a vintage tee, you get a vintage tee, but they're only yours for the day. Those are collector's items, you can't get them anywhere.
Oh, you're so sweet, Katie.
I'm always here for the One community. I've been collecting these shirts since I started participating in the Komen Walks, and I keep them to remind me of all the survivors and co-survivors that I've met along the way.
That's what's so amazing about how active this One community has been leading up to Event Day. We came together taking action every day to fund one mission of ending breast cancer. And now, on Event Day, we're coming together as one, yet again.
We know you all shared your stories during My One Tuesday, but keep sharing them. These are the stories that keep us fighting every day.
And to thank you for contributing to the Komen mission, we have a few people who want to share some words of inspiration and gratitude for your fundraising efforts before you get out there. Welcome to the Mission Minute, and hello to our guests who are joining us before heading out for their own race or walk today to discuss the impact of breast cancer research, care, community, and action.
Thank you, Candace and Katie, and all of our panelists and our walkers and our fundraisers and our wonderful sponsors. I'm Paula Schneider. I'm the CEO of Susan G. Komen. Not only am I a breast cancer survivor and a mother of 2 adult girls, but I lost my mom to metastatic breast cancer. And I have to say how grateful and honored I am to be here today. The work this One community does inspires me every single day. You're the reason we continue to get one step closer to realizing our vision of a world without breast cancer. Now, I'm excited to hear more from each of our panelists who represent in their own way the 4 pillars of our One mission.
My name is Donald McDonald, and I'm a breast cancer researcher. I'm walking today and working every day in the lab to make the hope of a world without breast cancer a reality. In my lab, my colleagues and I are focusing on why some breast cancers come back or recur and why they spread to other parts of the body. But when they do, we want to find cures for these cancers. Thanks to the work of Komen in funding through events like today, we are able to give those living with metastatic breast cancer the hope of new discoveries that will result in new, more effective treatments that will be available when they need it.
Hi, I'm Fianni Jackson, and I work at Susan G. Komen as a breast cancer patient navigator. It is my job to help navigate people through the complicated healthcare system and to make sure that they have all the support that they need to stay in the continuum of their care. I walk for all the women and men I serve and help every day to make sense of their disease and to make sure that they get the care they need throughout their personal breast cancer journey.
My name is Roxana Guerra, and I'm living with metastatic breast cancer. And I walk for myself, my son. He was 6 years old when I was first diagnosed. And he's been my strength and my motivation to be fighting every single day.
My name is Nicole D. Surrett, and I'm a Komen advocate and ambassador. I walk to educate lawmakers and legislators about issues that impact cancer care. I want to make sure that our one voice is heard loud and clear.
It's hard to deny the impact we're having based on what everyone has had to share so far. And yeah, we often talk a lot about the numbers, such as how many research projects and clinical trials that your fundraising makes possible, or the number of resources we have available to people facing breast cancer today, or how many pieces of legislation we've been able to push across the finish line and see become law. And all of that is true and very important. But what I want our racers and walkers to realize today is that Komen is able to ensure that no one faces breast cancer alone. You have continued to walk every year. You and the Komen community have fundraised and donated upwards of $3 billion since our founding nearly 4 decades ago. So when you're out there rallying with your community today, I want you to think about the incredible impact each and every one of you have made for our families, the mothers, the sisters, the best friends, and the men who have been touched by breast cancer. Remember that you, as one person, are contributing to the one community that is going to save lives today and for years to come. One more step walked means a difference. One more story shared creates impact. One more dollar raised truly counts.
I could not agree more. Congratulations to all of you. Let's hear it one more time in the chat. And thank you again to our national sponsors, Bank of America and Walgreens, as well as our local sponsors. You're just as much a part of this one community as anyone else. It's your stories that bring us together and your stories that push us to take one step further for those living with breast cancer. And speaking of those who inspire us most, don't forget to tune in to the One Audio Experience, where we have a bunch more impactful and empowering stories for you to listen to while you're walking or whenever you need a healthy dose of inspiration.
Trust me, I've already listened to a few stories and the inspiration is real. You can find the link in your pre-event email and you can listen to it on any podcast streaming platform. And on top of the audio experience, your community has a handful of amazing engagements planned to help you create the best One Community moments this year. So be sure to check off all of the activities on your list, which you should have also received in your pre-event email. We suggest you print it or download it to your phone to keep it handy as you make your way through all of the exciting activities.
And don't forget to post your final finish line moment, which you'll find as a separate link in your pre-event email and as the final item in your activity list. You have 1 more month from today to keep up the fundraising. Let's make the next 4 weeks of fundraising and the rest of 2021 count. Now we know you all want to get out there and walk, and we do too. Katie's been stretching for the past 5 minutes. So have fun today, stay hydrated, and remember that each of us makes a difference when we come together as one.
My name's Lindsay McLaughlin, and when I was 28, I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma breast cancer.
I'm Sheila, and I'm a survivor. I fought for this country, and I fought breast cancer.
I'm Antoinette, and I am a survivor.